What's up, my peoples? It's your girl, Case as the Oracle, your favorite psychic hoe. And today we are doing a few things. It's your favorite time for me to show because you know what? It's true crime, period, right? True Crime Thursday, we in the building. We talking about that girl, Shanquella. It's going all around social media. She took that trip to Mexico and didn't make it back. Did her friends do it? All right. We're gonna run it through the cards. We also gonna talk about all these school shootings. What's going on? Will there be more school shootings? What was really behind the school shootings in both St. Louis and Virginia Tech? We're gonna check it out, run it through the cards. And then last but least, we're also doing a few 15-15 triple bonus readings. Okay, but I'll get into that in just a second. Let's go ahead and run those intros. What's up? What's up? It's your girl, Case as the Oracle, your favorite psychic co in the building, guys. And guess what? It is True Crime Thursday.
Welcome to True Crime Thursday.
We in the building. I know we doing it a little early, but your girl gotta wake up early and go to work. So if it was gonna post it, if it was gonna be at 9, I don't know if we would have made it. So we doing it a little early. So for the people that didn't catch me, I'm sorry if you're looking for me at 9. It's all good. You can just run this back when you get a chance. Period. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Definitely like, okay, that helps us out over here. Put us in the algorithm so more people can know about Case as the Oracle. Period. Tell your friends about me. But first, let's get into who put up in your girl notification van. My girl Shanquella Robinson is first. She the captain of that thing. She driving that notification van. Skirt. And you pulled up who you got as your co-pilot, Dion, in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? My work husband. How you doing, babe? Long time no see. Don't call me no phony, okay? Who y'all got in the back? Y'all got Lex Hall in the back of that notification van. You got Latrice Dobbins. You got Yvette79 in the back. You got Tia, no Tamara Perrier in the back. You got Gucci Goddess. What's up, girlie? My girl King K in the back. Gang. Then we got Mandy Pepper in the back. How you doing? We got Quella School of Gemology in the back. Period. Rusika, what you talking about? Then we got Kim Jones. Okay, period. So y'all, thank y'all for pulling up to True Crime Thursday. Let's go ahead and say a prayer and get it out the way. God protects my energy, put a fiery wall of protection around me, my home, my family, and fancy. Allow me to see and hear the messages clearly. Take my bias out of the reading. Angels, ancestors, I appreciate your love, guidance, wisdom, and protection. Also, put a fiery wall of protection around all my Casazians, both new and old, and send them love and life for their highest good. Amen. Period. We got that out. You emailed me, girly, about what? I have not seen it. I apologize. You said, did I see the black and white checker floor? Where? Be a little bit more specific. But yeah, guys, let's get into a few things. So first, let's get into this whole thing about this girl, Shanquella. I'm going to show you the video that's been popping up all over social media to get you guys a little bit familiar with her case. Give me 1 second to get that queued up. I probably should have had that ready, but bear with me, okay? I'm just one man doing all I can. You know what I'm saying? Period. Oh Lord, just oh Lord. And I feel nauseous, like out of nowhere. Low key, I didn't want to. I was like, oh, I don't feel good. I feel like my stomach feel a little weird. I don't know. Let me see if I can find it again. I was just looking at it. Okay, here we go. So, guys, pay attention to the video. I'm about to show it right here on the screen. So the girl that's getting beat down is the girl that died. So that is the whole video that they're showing online. So basically, this girl was how old? She was 25. She's from Charlotte. She left with a group of friends to go to Cabo. You saw the fight that happened. A lot of people are saying was she set up or what, because they were saying the friends were in collusion saying that, hey, she died of alcohol poisoning. But when they did an autopsy, it shows that she had a back sprain and also a broken neck. So I don't know how you would have gotten that from drinking alcohol, but yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, it's possible, but then we just start a fight. So definitely we're gonna get into that and see what's really the truth. Then definitely about these school shootings. Like there was a school shooting here in St. Louis, not too far, it's really in my neighborhood as well. And then there was a school shooting at Virginia Tech. Now there's some details that I found out locally because I'm tapped in locally that wasn't released, released to the news. A lot of insider people believe that perhaps the school shooting was some type of inside job. It was a lot of weird stuff that's not adding up that the news is not saying on that whole thing. And then as far as the Virginia Tech, if it happened one place, it happened somewhere else. So if it feels fishy here, it may be fishy there. So we're going to run it through the cards. And then, yes, we're going to also do the 15-15, a few people at the end when all of those topics are taken care of. If you don't know what a 15-15 is and you're just pulling up, basically it's like a personal reading but at a discounted rate. So I'm going to give you messages out of 3 decks, okay? And the cost of that would be 15-15. And then the messages that come out and the type of reading that I give will basically be like a personal reading for a discounted rate of 15-15. So if you're interested, all you have to do is send 15-15 over to my Cash App. Go ahead right now and send it if you want to get a reading and get in line, because if it gets too crazy, I'm only taking a select few tonight. So once I get to a certain amount of people, it's going to be cut off. So if you want to get in line, go ahead and send your 15-15 right now over to the Cash App, period. But let's go ahead and get into it. Thank you for the compliments, Dion. I appreciate that. All right, so somebody already pulled up and was like, "Listen, the mama said somebody called her and said they jumped her." So yeah, let's just run it through the cards, okay? It's true crime. It's True Crime Thursday, so all we doing is using this true crime deck, seeing if we can get down to the bottom of it. Because when we run it through the cards, what always happens? What they told us on the news and what come out in this deck be two different things. So hey, the question really is when we pull up for true crime, is what they said on the news going to match up with what's going to come out in these cards? Do you think so? Let's run it through the cards, okay? Angels, ancestors, please tell me what really happened to Shanquella Robinson. Please tell me what really happened to Shanquella Robinson. What fell out? Ooh, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of messages. Listen, we got big money on the way. I don't know what money could have been on the way. Um, this situation involves somebody money, somebody getting a lump sum or something like that. What's up, sir? Nee, nee, nee. Thank you for pulling up, girlie. You know I love you. Next, we have hurt feelings, okay? That's definitely could be deduced from the video that we saw with her friends jumping her, okay? Like, obviously, this girl's not fighting back and you just, like, recording. That makes no sense. There's some hurt feelings. I mean, even Shanquella hurt feelings, right? Then we have of divine creation. So this does give me the vibe with this card being out that this situation was supposed to happen for whatever reason. Then we have family member. Family member is here. We don't know why that's here, but that's here as well. Then we have fake footage. Fake footage. Wow. So is the footage that we saw fake? Wow. Then we have closing in. So the truth of the matter and the real perpetrators of whatever happened to Shanquella, or who, that have something to do with what happened to Shanquella, will I feel like justice will be served to those people, even though those cards is not out. But closing in is like the truth of the matter is going to enclose and ensnare the true perpetrators of what really happened to her. So now we got fake footage out here. So let's ask real quick, was the footage that we just saw, was it fake in some way? We wouldn't be surprised. The things that we see on this channel, it wouldn't be surprised. The cases that we cover, I wouldn't be surprised if the footage was fake, if that's her. I mean, there's no way to fully see the face of the person to confirm that that's Shanquella. So possibly it is fake. So let's ask, angels, ancestors, is the footage that we watched with Shanquella being beat up, was that really her? Was that really her? It says reconsider. So now I'm getting chills. So now things are getting really interesting. Because before, really, I got tapped in with you guys right here. It didn't really cross my mind that the footage could be fake. And it is so funny because now when I sit in the chair and like the light is on me and we're doing the reading and I'm tapped in, I'm like, obviously the footage could have been fake because there's no way to see her in that footage. Even if you saw it on your own phone, it's no way to confirm who it is. It's hair all over the place and stuff like that. How can we confirm? And the person just saying, Shanquella, why you're not fighting back? That could be any fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, guys. So let's continue with what's gonna come out. That's wild. That's wild. Angels, ancestors. Tell me more about what really happened to Shanquella Robinson. What really happened to her? What really happened to Shanquella Robinson? Cocaine use, cocaine dealer. So, uh, now let's keep going. So, angels, ancestors. Um, I mean, we could be left to deduce. And then with the big money on the way and cocaine use and cocaine dealer, was Shanquella, I mean, she was, she could have possibly been, I don't know. Was Shanquella a drug dealer? Let's ask. No Need to Worry came out. Was Shanquella a drug dealer? A year from now, in the present. Romance. So I feel like maybe she was fucking with somebody that was. She was fucking with somebody that was. Fucking with somebody that was. Was Shanquella in a relationship with a drug dealer? It's something that she didn't want. I don't know if she knew that he was a drug dealer. I don't know if she refused something, if somebody took action on her for refusing something. Um, Very interesting. Let's keep going. Angels, ancestors, tell me more. What really happened to Shanquella Robinson? Whoa, cards are flying everywhere. Illusion, right on top of fake footage. Okay, period. I'm getting chills as well. So, guys, they're doubling down. Like, my divine connection is really doubling down on the fact that that footage that we just saw was fake and it was doctored, and there's an illusion to all of this. So basically, an illusion is something that people want us to see that's in front of the truth, because the truth incriminates somebody that doesn't want to be incriminated. What else we got popped out is thief. Now I could deduce, because I don't want to keep taking something from, but I mean a gang of people that you're going to trip with, and then you're the only one that doesn't come back. And somehow when I was watching the video, I said, did she steal something? And I don't know why they hit him, why that popped up in my mind, but we'll ask in just a second. And the other card that popped out was demon. Wow. On top of like family, big money on the way, family member, cocaine dealer, demon. That's all in the past situation. So that gives me like these are some of the main energies that have something to do with her demise when it comes out in the past position. So let's ask real quick, did Shanquella steal something from someone? Was Shanquella being accused of stealing something from someone? We have be assertive, helpful people. So again, I think again she was saying like no to something, like no, I didn't stand enough for herself, something like that. The group of people is the people that she was with. Okay, the truth about whatever this matter is might come out a year from now. Also, this situation may have something to do with something that happened a year ago or within this year. Okay, did Shanquella actually steal anything? We got big happy changes. We have abundance. We have get more information. I feel like Shanquella did come into some money, but somehow somebody thought that whatever this money that she had was the like stolen money from something else. Okay, so but somebody didn't want to wait enough time to get more information about really where did the money come from that she had. Somebody just immediately deduced that it came from this source, which somebody would say, I guess it was stolen. Okay, very interesting, very interesting, very interesting. So then let's go back to the family member and all that information. So angels, ancestors, was one of Shanquella's family members a cocaine dealer? We have in the near future, in the past position, reconsider and take action. Was one of Shanquella's family members a cocaine dealer? I keep getting this reconsider card, feeling like it's something that somebody wanted her to do and she said no. And somebody took action on her saying no. Was this family member a male? No, it was some type of female. Okay, very interesting. Let's keep going. So we're finding out little details. Our details little by little. All right, tell me more what really happened to Shanquella Robinson. We got God's touch. So there's a lot of like divine, not intervention, but there's like a lot of a spiritual, celestial, divine presence involved in all of this. Um, hmm. Tell me more. Passed out. Passed out. That's in the future. Tell me more. Then we got hacked. Tell me more. Next we got, okay, so now we got good cop. Scammer. Dirty cop. Okay, so did Shanquella really die in Mexico? Did Shanquella really die in Mexico? Abundance. Improving health. Yes. But the yes comes out in the future position. Was Shanquella killed in... I couldn't get the question out, and what It's Up to You came out, and then the romance card. So did Shanquella really die in Mexico? Then the yes card came out. So she really did die in Mexico. But there's something fishy as hell. So Angel's ancestors, were Mexican cops involved in Shanquella's demise? Were Mexican cops involved in Shanquella's demise within the next few weeks? And that's in the past position. So something about involved a few weeks ago. I don't know. And then remain positive in the present. Were Mexican cops involved in Shanquella's demise? Meditation brings answers. Future position. Something better in the past. Money opportunity in the present. Take action in the future. No in the past. So I don't know if the dirty cop is stemming from somewhere in Charlotte. Angel's ancestors. Was there a dirty cop involved in Shanquella's demise from Charlotte? Get more information. So again, there's something that started while they were in Charlotte. Whatever was started in Charlotte somehow spilled over to the trip in Mexico. What that is, I'm not completely sure, but it may involve drugs. It may involve one of her family members. It may involve a lump sum. Somebody feeling like maybe they should get a piece of that lump sum. Somebody feeling like she stole the money, so somebody feel like they're entitled to it in some way. Very interesting elements here. Let's keep going. And I'm still nauseous. I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know why I would necessarily be nauseous, but I don't know. This is somehow connected to her energy, but keep going. Tell me more. What really happened to Shanquella Robinson? Tell me. Tell me more. What really happened? Someone saw you. So there may be somebody that will come forward with more of the truth. We have undercover agent. So this is a larger, something is larger at play here. Then we have ops. So this is, you know what, guys, this is giving me a Kanika Jenkins situation. And I just got chills. Tell me more. Phone. So somebody has footage on their phone. The footage that we saw with the fight, I think that's the only footage. I asked, was that footage fake? There, and it said illusion. Like there's some fake elements to, almost like that footage is a dramatization. Like how, you know how you would watch a crime show and they show you a dramatization of some actual events. Like I feel like something like that is with that footage. Like it's a dramatization. It's an acting out. It's not it, that footage that we watch was not Shanquella. Like that's what I'm getting. But anyway, there's somebody has real footage in their phone of something to confirm what really happened. But if this involves undercover agents and big money and ops with gangs and the that being the seriousness of that, and then dirty cops, good cops, like this is getting multi-layered. Angels, ancestors, tell me more. Head boss. See, I knew this wouldn't be too far off. We got head boss. So it gives me like the trip might have been a cover for something. Angels, ancestors, was the trip to Mexico a cover for something? Recovery came out. Yes. It was definitely a cover up for something. Okay, what that something is, it seems to be, I don't know, would you say drug running? Drug running? She was pregnant. Because I'm like, why do I feel so nauseous? Like, because I'm like, what is wrong? I'm like, I'm fine. Yeah, I did hear something like that, Mila. It's so crazy. Oh my god, like y'all, I feel hella sick. Like I was feeling sick before I even went live. I was even finna go live. I was like, damn, why I feel like I'm finna throw up. I'm like, my stomach is churning. I'm like, damn, Kate, what did you have? Like, y'all, was just fine. Like, so then head boss came out. Oh, let's ask real quick, was Shanquella pregnant? Was Shanquella pregnant? Look for a sign. Success. So she was pregnant, bro. Cause I'm like, why am I so? As soon as I confirm that, then I don't feel ill anymore. That's really wild. That's wild. Cause listen, y'all, I swear I didn't even want to do the reading. I feel like Fancy was even like when I just let her back in, she was like, "So you finna go in there and work?" Cause I was like, man, I kind of just want to lay down. I don't feel, y'all. It's crazy. I feel like I was being tugged to do this. It's so wild. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so head boss is in here. So Angels Ancestors is the head boss in Charlotte. No, the head boss is not in Charlotte. Angels Ancestors is the head boss in Mexico. Yes. So guys, so far what we can deduce, there's some type of drug operation that's going on that involves Shanquella or the people that she knows. And somebody wanted her to play a position in the operation. It's something that she didn't want to really do. It's something that she was maybe pressured into. I don't know if she knew something because I'm speculating right here. I don't know if she knew something. It was something to share her mouth, but there is a head boss involved that has a Mexico connection because the trip to Mexico was nothing to do with fun and a vacation. The trip to Mexico had everything to do with some type of drug operation, some type of connection to a head boss. Okay, so then we have ops. So there was some type of gang, something in here, us versus you, like it. And then with the confirmation of the Kaninka connection, it gives me that she was set up amongst people that already knew that it was a setup. I'm getting now. I'm getting, my stomach is hurting again now. Back again. It came back. So this is wild. Let's see if we can find out more information. I didn't suspect none of this. That's why I love pulling up and really doing this, because it's like the truth be wild as hell. Tell me more. Bad sex. So anytime bad sex come out, either somebody was raped, somebody was forced, um, taken advantage of, somebody didn't want it. It's like a deviancy to a sexual situation. Who this involves, I don't know, but it has some type of element involves in her demise. Okay, tell me more. What really happened to Shanquella Robinson? Tell me more. We got baby mama. So in my mind, when Bad Sex came out, I was thinking like, okay, did she conceive through some type of deviant sexual act that she didn't want? And then we got baby mama. So I don't know if the other person had a baby mama and was jealous of Shanquella for a setup. Let's ask. Angels, ancestors. Let's go back to Bad Sex. So did Shanquella conceive through a deviant sexual act? Did Shanquella conceive through a deviant sexual act? Be assertive. A year from now, in the present. It's up to you in the future. Romance keeps coming out in the past. Then we have yes in the present. So it's giving me like either she was hooking up with somebody she wasn't supposed to be hooking up with, like somebody's older. Like there's a taboo nature when Bad Sex comes out, as far as like my intention for the card. So I'm getting that as well. So I don't have that somebody is married. But let me ask, was Shanquella pregnant by a married man? Because I would deduce that she was pregnant by maybe somebody that lived in Charlotte, but I'm speculating there. Angels, ancestors, did Shanquella excuse me, the father of Shanquella's child is in Charlotte? Trust the process. This person feels older. Communicate clearly. It's the father of Shanquella's unborn child in Charlotte. Perfect timing. You're ready. Success. Listen to your intuition. I don't know if it's like he be in and out. They happen to link in Charlotte, but he not really from Charlotte, but he does business in Charlotte is what I'm getting. Does this person have other children's moms? Let's go back. Because I don't know, did Shanquella mess with somebody behind somebody's back? Like, I don't know. Or they mess with her. Like, what was I trying to... I just forgot what I even asked thus far. Is Shanquella's child's father married? That's what I'm trying to figure out, too. Be assertive. Basically, yeah. I got yes in the present situation. So, basically, this person that she conceived this child with is basically married. What that means is like it's a person that maybe he always been with, but they maybe not really legally married, or it's like basically they're legally married, but maybe they was like separated, but basically like they are married, like something like that though. Is Shanquella child's father connected to one of her family members? Look. And then we got yes right here at the bottom of the deck. So, I mean, that looks like she was sleeping with somebody that she wasn't necessarily supposed to be. That could have been like linked to somebody that she knew. Let's keep going. Or somebody that she was even possibly related to. You said they was all having sex in threesomes. Very interesting. Okay, angels, tell me more about what really happened to Shanquella. Drunk. Okay. Drunk. Drunk. So something was drunk, something was passed out. Tell me more. But she was targeted, okay? That's what I'm telling y'all from the beginning. That is the Kanika connection. Kanika was targeted. Shanquella was targeted. Period. Like, I'm confirming it. And I already confirmed it before this came out. And I'm getting heavy chills when I said it. I'm completely, like, frozen cold. Like, I'm so cold. I don't know who's around me right now, but I'm really cold. Really, really cold. Tell me more. Okay, so now we got out of state. I don't know if somebody has another baby mama out of state. Somebody's out of state, but somebody's closing in on somebody. Okay, this person may be out of state that's also being closed in on, and they think that they're far away. Then we have eyes. So usually when the red stuff come out, it's like a more of an organ trafficking type of vibe. That was my intention when I made the red lettered cards. With eyes coming out, it could also mean somebody seen, somebody saw. It could mean camera, it could mean surveillance, CCTV. It also could just simply mean that her eyes were taken. I'll confirm in just a second. Then we have DM, direct messages, okay? Targeted, direct messages. Somebody has, like, there's messages confirming, like, boom, she'll be here, they'll be there, they'll be there. Like, there's messages to confirm this, that she was indeed targeted, lured, set up. Then we have glow up. Somebody wanted to prevent her having a glow up, okay? Or she was in the midst of a glow up and somebody wanted to block it. Possibly somebody's baby mama is the energy. We have a letter J here. I don't know who that is for, but we have a letter J. And that's on top of eyes, okay? Tell me more about what really happened to Shanquella. What flew out the deck is incest. Now it's getting weird, okay? Now it's getting a little weird. Because I just feel like completely disgusted. Like, and that was my vibe before I started the reading. And now something is like overwhelmingly makes me want to cry as soon as I said disgusted, incest. Ew. Last night we got to ask angels, ancestors, was Shanquella pregnant by a family member? Remain positive. Choose a new direction. No. Without the exclamation mark came out of the future. Yes, but wait, in the past. Meditation brings answers in the present. It's up to you in the future. The situation will improve in the past. Romance again in the present. Recovery in the future. Was she pregnant by a family member? Was Shanquella having sex with a family member? Improving health. This is wild as fuck. What the fuck is going on? Improving health, big happy changes. Ask your angels. Was Shanquella having sex with a family member? Not the right time. Be assertive. Yes, without the exclamation mark in the future. Angels, ancestors. Was Shanquella being raped by a family member? Listen to your intuition. I'm so cold right now. Like my nose is frozen. Let's go to the personality deck real quick. Angels, ancestors. Why is incest here? Damn. Fancy, when you sneak in here. We got beauty queen. We got new love. Why would this be coming out for incest? supporting man. Tell me more about why is this incest card here. Tell me more about this incest card. We keep getting new love. So this is giving me young girls, innocence, like paying for like stuff, giving them stuff, control, dark male, and past life. What the fuck? This is all very interesting, okay? Whew. They say my life, so I don't know what any of this means. Only somebody that really know her, or maybe stuff that comes out later. It can draw back to what came out on the reading. This is wild, you know? Nobody's life is just simple, so whew. Unpacking somebody's life in a short reading and their demise is just like, it's a lot. Angels, ancestors, tell me more. We got the letter B. I don't know if there's a JB involved or a BJ. They usually sometimes they give me stuff backwards, so it could be a JB or a BJ. But it involves the incest. The letter J, the letter B, all involves the incest. Tell me more about what really happened to Shanquella Robinson. Law and Order. This is in the same pile that Dirty Cop and Good Cop came out in. Tell me more. Informant. Remember we had Undercover Agent came out earlier. Informant came out, and then internal conflict. So somebody's being met with something that they know, and somebody's having an internal conflict, or should they come forth with what they really know? Because what they really know and what's coming out about her, two different things. Ketamine. So listen, I'm telling y'all, there's some type of new street drug that's emerging. I'm not tapped into that type of subculture, but due to some readings that I've done, I keep getting something about a new street drug. It has to involve ketamine. I don't know if they're cutting it with something. I don't know if they're cutting it with ketamine or what, but ketamine keeps coming up a lot of times. But it's also coming up, remember, because we got passed out earlier. So now we got ketamine as well. So perhaps ketamine was used on Shanquella. Let's ask real quick. Angels, ancestors, was ketamine used on Shanquella? No. But remember, ketamine also came out with cocaine use, drug dealer, head boss. And I keep telling y'all about this new street drug. I'm not tapped in, so I don't know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to this. But it's like there's something to do with this ketamine. So angels, ancestors, does the drug trafficking that was going on surrounding Shanquella have something to do with ketamine? You're ready. Yes. This something about this new street drug started a year ago, or within this year. The processing or manufacturing or the distribution of it. Okay, let's keep going. Angels, ancestors, tell me more. Oh, then we have informant. So was Shanquella an informant? Angels, ancestors, was Shanquella an informant? We got no need to worry. Ask help from others. And then we got Undercover Agent. Remember, came out earlier. Was Shanquella an informant? No need to worry came out in the past. Ask help from others in the present. Within the next few months in the future. Don't stop in the past. So she did have information. Look for a sign in the future. And then look for a sign in the present. And then yes with the exclamation mark in the future on top of within the next few months. So again, closing in and Undercover Agent, Good Cop, Bad Cop, all this stuff is giving me that somebody was forming a case against somebody, maybe concerning this head boss. Well, whoever this head boss, he does have a Mexican origin, or just a non-U.S. one, okay? So there's some type of case that's building here. Somebody did want her to speak or for her to tell her intel about it. Something, I don't know if intel was leaked back to her, but let's keep going. Angels, ancestors, was Shanquella snitching on this drug trafficking operation? We got no. but she came up with this money. So I don't know if somebody thought that she got paid to snitch. I don't know somebody. I don't know why you. I don't know. Somebody thought that she got paid to snitch, or she got a better opportunity. Um, but she wasn't snitching. Angels, ancestors, did somebody think that Shanquella was snitching? Did the head boss think that Shanquella was snitching? Let me ask that. Be assertive. Within the next few months. Did the hit? Then we got no without the exclamation mark, and then yes in the future. So listen, whoever this head boss is did think that Shanquella was snitching. Okay. I think in the future he's going to realize that she really had nothing to do with whatever may come out. Um, I think that it was something that she was considering but didn't really say. Like almost like, don't y'all remember how they ran down on Lala and and uh in Power, and how Tasha killed Lala? That's not her name in the fucking show, but I can't think of it. But I don't know if y'all watch Power, but do you remember how Tasha had to kill Lala because she thought that Lala was snitching, but Lala wasn't snitching, or was she? I forgot because it was a long time ago. But basically, that scene just played in my head. So somebody thought that she was snitching and had to kill her before, you know what I'm saying? Like, just the thought of it was enough. I don't know. Okay. Let's keep going. Angels, ancestors, tell me more. Someone will speak up, okay? Boom. Somebody will speak up to confirm. I mean, I don't know if we'll know, but somebody will speak up because it's fucked up because they like basically she died for nothing because she was not snitching, you know? Then we got the letter F. So I don't know if that's going to be a friend or somebody whose name starts with an F, okay? Tell me more. We got hiding. So somebody is hiding out of state, but whomever, the authorities are closing in, okay? Tell me more. I'm so fucking cold. The letter T. TF or FT. Or tall friend. I don't know. Then we have the letter W. We have the phrase hoes and thoughts just came out. Tell me more. Connected to the letter TFW. No justice. So there's not gonna be a conclusion here as of right now. I don't know if that will change in the future. But God presence is all around this. So even if we don't see somebody getting what we would think is court justice, somebody will be getting karmic, energetic justice. I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like, they're not getting away with this. The true perpetrators of, because she wasn't supposed to, not necessarily wasn't supposed to die, but somebody's fate was already going to be determined due to their role in her demise, if you follow me. Like, all of this was already slated to happen. So the true person, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to explain it, basically. Like, the true perpetrators of who killed her, and I don't know why I want to say perpetrators of who killed her, like, it's part of, like, their, I don't know if it's, I mean, if I would say soul contract, but it's, like, part of how things were supposed to go. I don't know. So, let's ask the $1 million question with the personality deck. Who killed Shanquella? Because I'm not getting necessarily a cause of death, but who killed Shanquella? We have love triangle. If it's not a love triangle, then it's just her being torn between two men, or the jealousy of two men. Who killed Shanquella? Somebody, this person was married, okay? There's some type of romantic sexual connection here to who killed her. Somebody was also married, okay? Something was supposed to be short term, okay? And then, of course, somebody was jealous due to her beauty. And somebody wanted that offer themselves. So let me ask if pull a couple more cards. Tell me who killed Shanquella Robinson. Who killed her? Short term again came out. Okay, tell me more. So now we got young female. And when we kept getting that new love card with the diamond, I kept getting like young girls. And like somebody's like wanting and dining young girls. That's why I kept getting like somebody's older and somebody keeps repeating something with young girls. Like, I don't know. But then we get young female twice. So I know like the intuition is on point. Dating. And some type of fur male. So this fur male, again, listen, he doesn't have to be white, but the person could be lighter skin for their ethnicity. Okay, so guys, that's about it for as far as the Shanquella Robinson reading. We're gonna now move on to the school shootings. So guys, yes, there was a school shooting here in St. Louis. I'm gonna do a quick pull on that, and then the school shooting in Virginia Tech. Do a quick pull on that, and then once we're done with that, we're gonna get into those 15-15 triple bonus readings. Okay. Let me shuffle and break up the energy. So let me ask a yes or no question real quick about the St. Louis school shooting. So let me pull up a photo real quick. Wendy, I saw your 15-15. Let me see. St. Louis school shooting. Images. So these are the two victims from the St. Louis school shooting right here. And here is the gunman right here. But an insider source told me that there was two white allies, accomplices, allies, co-conspirators, whatever word fits best for you. But Angel's ancestors, was the St. Louis school shooting planned? But who was it planned by? Angel's ancestors, who was the St. Louis school shooting planned by? They said there was a manifesto in the boys' car. We have a young female and a short term. Let's keep going. A young male. Let's keep going. Tell me more. Who was the school shooting planned by? Two young people. There was a group of people that made a pact of some sort. A true gem. Spiritual growth. Somebody felt like what they were doing was right. Tell me more. A mature man is in the planning. A blonde female is in the planning, or a person that wears wigs or changes their appearance through their hair. But something about that this was either part of somebody's destiny or somebody felt like it was part of their destiny. But, very interesting. Okay. Let's go back and ask a few more questions to be unbiased. Did the police have knowledge of this school shooting before it happened? Did the St. Louis Police Department have knowledge of this school shooting before it happened? If you believe. Some people believe that. It's a 50-50. We got compromise. Look for a sign in the future. Forgiveness in the past. Opportunity in the present. The situation will improve in the future. Within the last few months in the past. Something involves a connection, a breakup, or something like that. So let's go back. So his name was Orlando Harris, and the girl's name, the young girl that was shot and killed. Because I'm like, why these two people? It's not making sense. I know other people were shot, but I'm trying to figure out the connection here. Alexandria. Okay. So were Alexandria and Orlando involved? No. Hmm. So was an older white man and a younger white girl involved in the planning of the school shooting? Yes, but there's more to it. Okay. Let's go to the true crime deck. Angels, ancestors, what's being hidden about the St. Louis school shooting? Carried. What's being hidden about the St. Louis school shooting? What's being hidden about the St. Louis school shooting? Latrice just got in line for her reading. We have undercover agent. Tell me more. What's being hidden about the St. Louis school shooting? We have FBI. And then we have somehow step that pussy up. Now, that just means like somebody like you need to man up. Like, you know what I'm saying? You need to man up. So let's go back to the deck. And then listen. Guys, again, back to an insider tip. That somebody told me that the kids that were involved, that survived the shooting, was reported that they saw a white man shooting. A white man shooting. They never saw Orlando shooting. And so that's what led me to be like, there's more to this school shooting. Was the FBI involved in the planning of the St. Louis school shooting? Look for a sign. Forgiveness in the present. Yes, in the future. That's a basic Kali. Was the undercover agent the one shooting inside the school? Was an undercover agent the one shooting inside the school? Ask your angels. In the near future, in the present. No, in the present. Romance. Again, there's some type of romantic something linked to the motivation somehow in all of this. Why would undercover agent be here? There's more to the story. I'm trying to figure it out. Why is undercover agent here? There's some type of young female that was an undercover agent. So this person appeared to be like a student, but they weren't. Chills. Now that's weird. Because why would they be doing that? This is wild. Tell me more about what's being hidden about the St. Louis school shooting. What the fuck? South. I mean, yes, this happened on the south side of St. Louis. Yes, okay. But I don't know if this undercover agent is from the south. Maybe this person stood out because maybe they had a southern twang or a southern accent. Or said they transferred from the south. Like, because they was like, well, where the fuck you come from? You know what I'm saying? Like, because it wasn't a local person. Like, this is some type of undercover agent. What the hell? Tell me more. Parents. Ooh. Parents just came out. What's being hidden. And that's connected to the FBI. I don't know why. Stolen money. Stolen money? Why would that be coming up in regards to school shooting? That's what I'm saying, y'all. Something is not. Listen, what the hell? Tell me more. What's being hidden about the St. Louis school shooting? The letter V. Tell me more. What's trying to come out right here? Dirty cop. The letter L. Pills. Ah. Now you know we have a St. Louis FBI field office here as well. Okay, so I don't know if there was some type of pill operation happening outside of that school, or inside that school is what I'm trying to say. And somebody was sent as an undercover agent that appeared to be young, that could blend in. I don't know who could confirm this, but their story is that I don't know if they transferred from the South or their family just moved up here from the South. And even I don't know if these people, like, they even had parents or some older also agents that appeared to be this person's parents, but they were there to kind of infiltrate. And they keep giving me that movie. What was that movie where those two guys infiltrated the high school to figure out who was selling drugs? Because I'm getting that too. But yeah, this is all very interesting. So there was some type of pill operation going on in that school. So let's confirm that. Angel's ancestors, was there some type of pill operation, drug pill operation going on inside of that? I guess that's what they call it. Yeah, and this romance card keep coming out, and which gives me somebody's working together. This is wild. I don't know if something was happening. I feel like something was. I don't know if something was happening or starting on the inside, and it was spilling to the to the to the something was happening on the outside, like on the streets, as far as these pills concerned, and then it was like spilling into the inside. Like, I don't know how this got wrapped up into the shooting though. Okay, so let's ask something. Let's back up. So, Angel's ancestors, was there really a white man shooting people in the school? Was there really a white man? Be Assertive came out. Big Happy Changes. Yes. Was Orlando actually killing people? Was Orlando actually shooting? Did Orlando actually shoot anyone inside the school? And it's a perfect story. I think his parents didn't, I don't think his parents was involved. It's like, it's like the perfect story in a way. Like, was he like a foster? Something like, but anyways, did Orlando actually shoot anyone? Trust the process. Ask your angels. Romance card keep coming up. This has something to really do with the crux of this situation. In what way? Listen, I'm still trying to unwrap it. Did he really shoot anyone? I got Big Happy Changes, Peaceful Resolution, If You Believe. So, y'all, even though it's not saying, listen, boom. I was like, even though it's not saying no, as soon as I was going to say that, this popped out. So, guys, how are we getting, again, I can't prove any of this, right? But how are we getting, but you've seen me do it. That's why I love doing personal readings. Because, again, how can I do a personal reading? Never saw you. I'm talking to a computer screen and I'm dead on. But how is it that I could do a reading on some shit like this and be wrong? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying I'm 100% right, but I just know I'm right in here some the fuck where. Do you see what I'm saying? But all I do know is that boy didn't shoot. Why would y'all? This is credible insider tips that kids were saying that a white man, they heard with their own ears that a white man was shooting. But you won't hear that nowhere. There was even an interview of a child saying that she saw a white man shooting. You can't find it. Why would they be lying? Y'all, this is interesting, bro. This is interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, that's all I have to say. Very interesting. I'm gonna do a couple of more pulls because I feel like I'm getting into some choppy territory. But guess what? I knew it's something like I see. I'm like, why does this vibe keep coming up? This romance vibe keep coming up. Why does that fucking keep coming up? And then what we just get? What we just get? What we just get? If you just listening to me, you're not looking at your screen. Look at your screen right now. What did we just get? Well, look what just came up. Then we got kidney just popped up. So y'all, listen here. All I know is that this just wasn't no any old school shooting. I don't know if this was something to cover up some shit, because we got stolen money, remember, that came out as well. Stolen money, we got drugs, pedophile connection, FBI. Like, what? Come on now. This to me seems like this shooting was to wrap up some loose ends. Now, I'm just pretty bitch on YouTube. What the fuck do I know? But okay. Interesting, right? I feel like I really shouldn't be delving in this. I really shouldn't. I feel like I shouldn't be delving in this. I really feel that way. Um, but I feel like I'm just gonna see why is pedophile connections here with the personality deck and see what comes out. Gifts. So listen, gifts. Yeah, basically, I feel like it was some shit going on in that school. Somebody was sent in to monitor it. I feel like this shooting was to cover up loose ends. Let's ask with another deck real quick. Why did the shooting was planned? We got that right, but why? Let's see what's gonna come out real quick. Why? Why was the shooting planned? We keep getting this broken heart illustration. This was over somebody hurt. This is a few things, but somebody like ultimately like somebody was hurt over something. Like somebody stopped. So it's like, oh, it was is it another teacher? Is there another teacher involved? I'm asking questions to myself now. I'm sorry. But I'm asking myself, was there a white male teacher involved? Listen here. Listen here, guys. I think it was a white male teacher fucking with the students. I'm getting crazy chills. I'm getting crazy chills. I'm getting crazy chills. And I don't know if it was like somebody didn't want to deal with this scandal of all this shit that could rain down. And it was just easier to say Orlando did this shooting, this manifesto in his car. He didn't have no social life. He was a little slow. This is everything they said on the news about the shooter. The air quote shooter. The black boy that I showed you earlier. Yeah. We got a double yes. There's a white male. What we got earlier When I said who was involved in this planning of this shooting, what did we get? A white, older, white, mature male. And something kept telling me, and then we got pedophile connections. So I'm like, why the fuck would that come out? So it's giving me older teacher. We got gifts, beauty queen, destiny. Like stop. Like no, I don't want no more. I'm cutting you off. We got short term, which is like almost like a fling. We got double heartbreaking illustrations. There was an older white male that was sleeping with the children at their school. Was Alex now we gotta put this shit back in the deck because now we gotta ask, was Alexandria one of the girls? She was very pretty. Angel's ancestors. Ooh, I couldn't even get it out, and something just wanted to fly out. Okay. Was Alexandria one of the girls that the older teacher was in a relationship with? So no, not her. But listen to your intuition though. It's telling me. I don't know, did she know? Or did she stop somebody's advances? Like, I don't know. But ultimately though, the ration or the real reason behind this shooting was there was definitely and they said an older white man was shooting. Was this white man the teacher? Like this was this white man the teacher? Let me put this note back in the deck. Angel's ancestors, was the actual white man shooting the teacher that was involved with the students? Sexually involved with the students? Was the white man that was shooting, was he the one that was sexually involved with the students? Trust the process within the next few weeks. In the near future. Romance card. If you believe you're ready. No. He wasn't the shooter. But this pedophile connection, there is a older white man that is involved with the children. Some students there. Y'all, it's a lot of shit going on. It's a lot of shit going on at that school. It's a lot of shit going on at that motherfucking school. It's a lot of shit going on at that school. A lot of shit going on at that school. Angel's ancestors, what's being hidden about the St. Louis school shooting? Tell me more. We got hospital. We got fire. Tell me more. What's being hidden? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, listen. Go with your gut. Because I'm saying a lot of shit that got to be right. Then we got bad sex. What we just explained earlier about the bad sex card. It's coming back out in this situation. How befitting. The people that were shot were targeted, though. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, I knew it. I was like, it's so random. The people that were shot. The people that were shot was targeted. They knew something. They knew something. That about what's really going on. The illicit behavior that's really going on in that motherfucking school. Okay? DMs. Bruh, incest, informant, just like I told y'all in the letter F. Boy, let me get up out of here. Okay, we done with that. And then we're going to move on to the Virginia Tech thing right now. Whew, that's interesting. Woo, I just knew it was more to it, boy. I just knew it was more to it. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, going on to the Virginia Tech students. Let me shuffle this deck and break up the energy from the last reading. Let's switch decks real quick and let's just ask Angel's ancestors, was the Virginia Tech shooting planned? Before we get into it, let me show y'all the 3 men that perished, that were killed. If you have not been aware, they saying this was the shooter at the Virginia Tech. They saying this was the shooter, okay? An Asian guy. These are the 3 male football players that were killed in the Virginia Tech shooting. So let's ask, was it planned? Angels, ancestors, was it planned? Peaceful resolution, was it planned? You're ready. Compromised came out in the future. So we got peaceful resolution in the past. You're ready in the present. Compromise in the future. The situation will improve in the present. Was it planned? Romance. Here we go again with that. In the present. Don't stop. In the future. Was the shooting planned in Virginia Tech? Ask your angels. Listen to your intuition. If I was going to listen to my intuition, it gives me a sexual nature with perhaps the shooter or a sexual undertone somewhere is there. I don't know if there's a down low situation here. Okay, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Let's go to the true crime deck and see what can come out. Angels, ancestors, what's being hidden about the Virginia Tech shooting? Ketamine. How many times is this gonna come up? How many times is this gonna come up? Yeah, there's a whole nother world to shit that we don't have no idea about. Like I just wanna reiterate that to the everyday people that just go to work and go home and you watch my channel. And like it's a whole other it's a whole other layer of shit that we don't even understand that's like going on. Do you see what I'm saying? Some whole other shit. We have no clue. Tell me more. What's being hidden about the Virginia Tech shooting? We have keep your eyes peeled. Okay. Interesting. We got ketamine, keep your eyes peeled. Lake. Listen, I don't know what this means yet. Text messages. Sneaky. Leg. Ops. Tell me more about what's being hidden with the Virginia Tech shooting. Here we go. Here we fucking go. And I don't know why I'm coughing right now. Planted evidence. Tell me more. Lots of blood. Ask more questions. Okay. Burned. Divine timing. Good person. Crime. Conspiracy. Water. We already got lake. We got water again. Womanizer. Shit. None of these elements came up about what the fuck they said. I haven't watched the coverage, so it may have, but I didn't see anything. You say, is it pill form? The ketamine? Yeah, I believe ketamine does come in pill form. Listen, ketamine started as a drug that's given in the hospitals, for like out of control patients to make them more culpable or more the word isn't really pliable because that's like bending and shit, but it's to make them more culpable, to make them more like easy to take commands from, to kind of lower their demeanor to where they're more compliant. But I believe that's where it started, Yeah. Head boss. Like, listen, yeah. I don't know what's going on, but there's some type of new street drug in the drug world, in the gang world, that is sweeping the nation, because y'all, it keep coming up. Now, I'm not saying that this is all just one head boss. Um, That's keep coming up in these readings. It possibly could be, because I mean, it's no way for me to confirm or really deny that. But yeah, the pattern, it's a pattern, right? I'm noticing a pattern throughout my readings on certain topics here lately. Tell me more. Foot. Tell me more. We got X. I don't know why this is here. X. It's a trap. It's a trap. Drugs. Period. Listen. Listen. Okay. Real. Y'all listen here. I don't know where the drugs is playing a part in here, but let's stop and ask a few questions. Okay, so angels, ancestors, were any of the football players selling drugs? No need to worry. Were any of the football players selling drugs? No need to worry. Yes, but wait. Ask help from others in the future. Listen to your intuition in the past. Unlikely in the present. And romance again in the future. Okay. So angels, ancestors, were any of the football players living a down low lifestyle? I don't know what this has to do with anything, but I don't know. I'm just asking. I got a year ago, the romance card. Were any of the football players that were shot living a down low lifestyle? We got you ready. Y'all listen. Crazy shit popping in my head, and I don't know if I'm like piecing shit or I'm right on shit. But obviously I was, because it's like I got downloaded with something has to do with like a download situation earlier. Now it's getting confirmed right here. So let me look up what this shooter's name was and ask, was he really the shooter or some other shit going on here? Okay. Okay. What the fuck? Let me see what his name was. Cho Sing Hugh. I probably fucked that all up. Was Cho in a sexual relationship with any of the people that were killed? Was Cho in a relationship with any of the football players that were killed? Was Cho in a sexual relationship? Not the right time. Meditation brings answers. Was Cho in a... We got compromise in the future. No. But something about those... But see, keep your eyes peeled. Was Cho the actual shooter at Virginia Tech? Was Cho the actual shooter? Success. This could be looked at as a yes. But then at the bottom of the deck, it gives me like, listen to your intuition. So it's like, I automatically thought like he was placed. He was part of the, like he was part of the plan. Do you see what I'm saying? Like part of the plan. Was Cho planned to be the shooter at Virginia Tech? Was Cho planned to be the shooter? No need to worry. The situation will improve. Big happy changes in the future. Was he planned? Abundance in the past. Not the right time in the present. Something just flew on the floor. Money opportunity in the future. Was he planned to be the shooter? It's giving me like a basically, because now we got this yes card without the exclamation mark in the present. Was he planned to be the shooter? Like, I don't know if something is saying might as well. But that's very interesting. Was Cho chosen to be the shooter? Was he chosen? Extra angels. Recovery. Was he chosen? Reconsider in the future. Perfect timing in the past. Was he chosen? New direction in the present. Yes, but wait, in the future, look for a sign in the past. Was he chosen? A year from now, in the present, no. In the future, was he chosen? It's a weird toss up here. It's a weird toss up. Was he was Cho given ketamine to carry out the shooting? Period. Because no matter, because it's like I'm trying to find the right question sometimes to get the right answer. So the question was Cho given ketamine to carry out the shooting? If you're giving ketamine, then the person or the people that's administering the ketamine have to know prior what they want the person that they're giving ketamine to do. So I don't know if Cho was a willing participant. It's unlikely that he was a willing participant, okay? But was Cho given an ultimatum? I don't know if his family was going through some type of financial strife, and in return for this, the financial strife would dissipate. I don't know if the family gets relocated, but I keep getting this romance energy again. Okay, so what do the dudes gotta be down low, gotta do with anything? I don't listen. I don't know, bro. This is some interesting shit. Okay, what's being hidden about this Virginia Tech shooting? The fuck, man. Why is this in all the readings? Why is this in all the readings? The letter M, leave now? Y'all, this shit ain't making sense. Tell me more. What the fuck? Oh, y'all, this is getting crazy. I'm finna pull up out this shit. The letter R. Some type of side chick. I don't know if that R is for, I don't know what that's for. But we got, and listen, y'all, immediately when I saw it yesterday, or whenever I saw it initially a few days ago this week, I thought organs. And I'm like, damn, they would be so bold to just get 3. Like, boom. Like, really? So, y'all, this involves some high up shit right here. Y'all, listen, this was planned. This has something to do with elections. This has something to do with politicians. This has something to do with possible organ trafficking, because we haven't gotten that card, but we did get dirty surgeons. We got conspiracy. We got it's a trap. We got drugs. We got head boss. We got FBI. Like, this is some interesting shit. We even got down low in this motherfucker. Like, you know, it's some interesting shit here, brother. Nobody's talking about. Wow, man. Wow. We keep getting hospitals. Like, as we, listen. Hospitals be involved in this shit, too. I just want to let you know that, okay? Spying. Tell me the truth. Mind games. Y'all, targeted killings. These people were targeted. All 3 of them was targeted. And we scammer as well. Y'all, I feel like enough has come out just so y'all know that whatever they were saying, what the fuck was the motivation of Cho was, and whatever the fuck they saying on the news ain't what's right here. That's what I do know. So we gonna move on. That's woo. Yeah. Listen. Yeah. I feel like I've said too much about all this shit. I don't want to go too deep in this shit, okay? I feel like I've said enough. So now, guys, this is the portion where we're going to go ahead and do the 15. We've already been on for an hour and 24 minutes. Let me pull up to my Cash App and let me see who is in line. We're about to get into that right now. Y'all, also today is the anniversary of Dolph's murder. Okay, so if you want to check out my Dolph Reloaded readings on my Patreon, today will be a great day to check it out, especially if you were involved in the whole Dolph case. You don't have to be necessarily a Dolph fan, but maybe you're involved in his case, considering the crazy shit that comes out on my true crime. So if you're interested, which I feel like is a must-see, especially if you were connected to that case in some way, shape, form, or fashion, to check it out over there at patreon.com. Search Case as the Oracle, okay? Period. I have 5 readings over there. And the last reading answers the question, did Dolph fake his death? These are must-see readings. Please check it out over there. Patreon.com. Search Case Says the Oracle. Let me run that commercial real quick. At Case Says the Oracle at Patreon to see and find out, did Dolph fake his death? And all the details surrounding that. It's a very interesting reading, okay? To figure out the answer and the details. Very crazy. Check it out. It's available right now, part 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, okay? All right, let me go to the Cash App. Okay, let's see who we got first. We got my girl Wendy. Send you some love back just so you know that I got your money. After that, we have Latrice. All right, let's get into it. Angels, ancestors. What have all my... I like this is light. Maybe because I've been messing with that true crime day. Okay. Angels, ancestors. What does Wendy need to know? AKA Gucci Goddess. What does Wendy need to know? Angels, ancestors, what does Wendy need to know? Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. What does Wendy need to know? Okay. First thing out is Suli. Okay, body of water. It says spend more time near water such as a lake, river, or ocean to recharge your batteries. Okay, so what is this talking about? So perhaps you took a vacation, or they're just wanting to point out the importance of when you're near bodies of water, how your energy changes, how it gets recharged. So notice that, and when you're feeling low on energy, try to make it a point to either make a vacation near a body of water, walk by a body of water, or engaging in some way, shape, form, or fashion to recharge your batteries when you're feeling low. Your energy is tied to it. On top of that is crystal clear intentions. Also, you've noticed that when you're by these bodies of waters and your mind is focused on what you're wanting and wanting to manifest, it actually happens sooner. So they're just reaffirming that. The card reads, though, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. I feel like with this being in the past, you've noticed this. Spirit is just simply confirming that. And, since you know that now through this pull, Start doing that more to manifest the things that you want even sooner. Then on top of that, tough love, it says stop fucking whining. It says no one wants to hear that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change the world, so do it. So Spirit is saying, listen, when you're uh in the past, you've realized that when you're in the energy of I deserve, why don't I have, or even being jealous or envious of what other people have and what they have acquired on their path, instead of you focus on your path and the energy of attracting what you want to you, instead of like whining like why not me, changing that energy to bring those things to you work faster than being like why not me, why don't I have, woe is me. Like you're slowing and wasting energy by being in that particular headspace is what Spirit is really confirming, which is not even like you to be whining or complaining anyway. So Spirit is like, don't spend time and give that mind state and thought form energy. Instead, switch your energy over to I attract. I put the energy in, so I know that's going to be, coming to me. I know it's mine because I put the work, like, you know what I mean? That type of vibe. Instead of being like, well, why do they have it? I should have that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That whole energy. I don't know if that's completely you, but Spirit is just simply saying it's no need in whining. That's just gonna slow shit down. Put the work in. Get what you know what I'm saying? Then way you can get what you want. You just gotta put the work in. Nothing comes to a dreamer but a dream. You gotta apply the pressure to get the reward. Next, in your present energy, we have Medicine Woman. It says you are a channel for divine healing power. So you do like to heal in some way, shape, form, or fashion with your spirit, with your energy, with your words, with your hands, creating products or creating something that pours into somebody, that heals somebody. You like to see somebody in one state and you have the power to heal them in some way, shape, form, or fashion and move them to a better state. So again, it could be your words. It could be something that you could be making with your hands. It could just be your thought form, your energy that you're pouring into them, like compliments, whatever it may be. Spirit is saying that you do have the power to heal. Okay, take people in one state and elevate them to a better state. You have that power. On top of that, from your angels, the card reads hello from heaven. So you're not the first healer in your family. Okay, you come from a long line of healers, is what this card is basically saying. It reads though verbatim, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. The blessing is the power of healing that they've given you. And the more you lean into that, into like your purpose, your calling, the more blessings that you're actually going to see, the more abundance that you're given, the more prosperity you experience, right? I don't know if you have a particular loved one that you're connected to. Um, I mean, I'm not necessarily trying to connect per se, but there is a loved one that maybe that you think of often. Maybe you worried, maybe you didn't get a proper closure with this particular loved one, but they want you. I feel like it's like a message to be like they hear your thoughts about them. You know what I mean? So I just want to let you know like they're fine. Don't spend your time worrying about them. Like they're fine. What you have to do is focus upon your journey here, and it's what they want you to do. Okay. The tough love message though tied to this is take a fucking trip, which is interesting because we just got body of water, right? So they want you to maybe take a trip near body of water as well. On top of that, it says go get some shit, or excuse me, go see some shit, do some new things, talk to people cooler than you. So yes, there's an ancestry, angel ancestry vibe here that wants you to take a trip that's somehow tied into you elevating to the next level. It could be you supposed to be connecting to a certain person that you wouldn't ordinarily because you travel. Could be somebody you just sit, you sit by on a plane, and then now all of a sudden y'all connect, y'all friends. The weirdest things I've met and connections I've met sit next to a random person on a plane. It could be somebody that you just stumbled upon while you're walking to the beach. I mean, whatever it is, but take this trip because it's something that you're supposed to meet, see, do, connect. Like it's something you're supposed to do. Definitely do that. Then on top of that is power. Okay, it says figure some shit out on your own. Rely on your own power. You're giving too much of your power away. You're wondering. It's like you're looking for the answer to something when the answer really is within. Um, you've been given everything that you need. All you need to do is simply recognize that and activate it. In the future, we have blossoming. The card reads, you are just getting started, so have patience with yourself, the process, and don't give up, which is really what this was leading to. That makes perfect sense. that they're getting you ready for something, this next level. Like I told you, right? The blossoming is here. So if you continue with the tidbits and jewels that we've given you here in the reading, then basically you're going to be on the journey to this blossoming of becoming who you're supposed to be, on the path you're supposed to be on, the person that you're called to be. You're going to be more in line with your purpose, right? So, but it's not easy. It's not an overnight thing, right? It starts somewhere, and you have the middle right there, and then it ends somewhere as well. So spirit is like, listen, fall in love with that journey. Don't just fall in love with the newness of starting something and that excitement, but carry that excitement throughout while you're learning the ups, the downs, how you're going. You're like, damn, last week it was this, but now it's this, and like now I've learned. Like, look how much I've grown from this week to this weekend. Man, I'm almost there. Like, fall in love with that journey. That's what they want to see as well. Don't give up. Wherever they're leading you to, it's going to be worth it to not give up. Okay. But like I told you, there's going to be obstacles that you will encounter on this journey to getting to where you need to be. This card reads verbatim: the worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. But whatever these challenges may be, they're gonna be easy compared to what you've been through. So definitely don't give up because you've been through worse. Then it's going to be like, here, there's a test. So these are all tests to make sure that you're making better choices. So why would spirit give you something that's like a reward, right? If you're not going to appreciate it. So these little tests on the way to you getting to where you need to be, you're going to be tested to make sure that you can handle it, that you'll appreciate it, that you're grateful. Okay, right? So here's a tidbit to your future self. Make better choices. You're going to be met with something that maybe is like temptation, like maybe like the impulsive you would do, but you like, no, I'm thinking long term. So you know what? I'm going to have self-control, self-discipline, and I'm going to say no to that because I know something is going to come for me later. It's that type of vibe, right? The back of this card reads, if you are pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. So again, spirit is like, listen, you have to be accountable in some way, shape, or fashion as to what your reality is, whether your pitfalls are, the delays of it all, whatever it might be, because spirit is saying it's all based off your decision. You had, even though we presented this test to you, we gave you free will to make a choice. So wherever you're leading up or ending up, or the delays that will happen or might happen or could happen, will be based off these choices that you're going to be making here in the future. So be aware. The overall energy, though, is Coventina with purification. The card reads, it is time for a cleansing, okay? Detoxification of your body and mind, okay? So get rid of things that no longer serve you. Old thought forms. The old Wendy used to be like, being more negative. Now you're more positive, okay? You've gotten rid of your negative outlook on stuff. It's not half empty, it's half full, okay? Eating better, not eating processed foods, not eating after 7, not drinking soda, maybe limiting wine, whatever that may be. No sweets, whatever is your vice. Exercising more, drinking more water, more kombucha, more tea, less juice, less soda, less alcohol, whatever it might be. Spirit is saying the more you cleanse your body and cleanse your energy of all negativity in your space, your body, your mind, that it's like the more you'll be able to, like, I feel like it's like hear the guidance. I feel like me, like I love to do readings when I have like an empty stomach, to be honest. So it's kind of like the same thing. Like, long as you keep your energy clear, I feel like you'll stay in a level of balance, because like everything that we're trying to do is really about balance in life. But I feel like you stay balanced when you have, like, when your energy, your mind, your body is more pure. So stay away from things that will slow you down, things that don't give you energy, things that are not healthy. You know what I mean? But everything is in moderation as well. But again, the word is balance. On top of that, from your angels, spread your wings, okay? Archangel Ariel, don't hold back right now. The time is perfect and you are ready to soar. What does that mean? Spirit is like, listen, we're making a way for you. Things are happening out of no way. So it's about having faith. And I'm like, oh, it's not for me. I don't know if it's going to. Like, anytime we like naysaying and backtracking, it's like, when you're all in your mind, when the issue isn't there, it's really fear. It's not that these obstacles are there. Sometimes it's fear, and fear, having that fear mind state, or what am I trying to say? embracing fear is what really slows you down. That fear is what's really is the negativity. You know what I mean? So it's like, don't let that fear talk you out of something that's not there. Fear will create obstacles that are not there. Don't embrace fear. Like, it's so easy to be negative, but it's even better to be positive, right? It's just so easy. Like, it's not gonna happen for me. You know what I'm saying? That ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? That ain't for my life. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. Maybe I'm supposed to struggle. Like, it's so easy to be negative, which is crazy. But I feel like in our society, it's very true. But I feel like it's not that hard to be positive as well. I feel like with being positive, it comes with more of a faith of something that you can't see. It's a knowing, right? So lean on that. It says, don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone. You need some alone time, and you know why. So Spirit is saying maybe you're surrounding yourself around people that's not motivating you. Maybe you need to cut yourself away. Maybe you're distracting yourself with people. You know what I mean? Instead of taking that time to really pour that energy into yourself, to push yourself to where you need to be. Sometimes we do distract ourselves with relationships, our kids, and all type of stuff. Um, so we don't have to worry about us. We can put it off on like, well, I was too busy because I was doing this. I was too busy because I was. No, 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 no. Spirit is like, listen, you can't use that as an excuse anymore, especially if you want to get to where you need to be. You're going to need to cut off certain people. You need to make sure that you're spending time set aside for yourself to build yourself up so you can get to the next level. Can't keep giving your power away. Don't give your power. Surround yourself with people that are like-minded, that maybe have already have a reach where you're trying to be. You know what I'm saying? Right? This all makes sense, right? I'm not telling you nothing new. I'm just confirming the stuff that's already inside of you, okay? So, Wendy, that was your reading. Let me see what you said in the chat. These cards definitely telling on you, your little brother. Definitely go on that cruise, okay? Definitely go on that cruise. That's so crazy. See, do you see what I'm saying, y'all? How would I know that? All I know is Wendy through her pulling up to my reading. So if you were just here for the readings with I Do True Crime, how really wrong can I be when she just told me I'm right? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, listen, that shit in them cards be crazy, but them true crimes, man. Woo! But this is what tarot is supposed to be. I'm supposed to be saying something to somebody. I'm doing a tarot card with somebody that knows what I'm talking about in the cards, and they're confirming like, okay, cool, boom, boom, boom. Yes, you're on the right track. But if I don't have that in true crime, I don't know if I'm right or wrong. So, all I have is the faith that I'm like, boom, I know this shit got to be. Listen, if it came out, this shit got it's somewhere in this story. This shit is true. Okay, I may not have the whole story, but I be having key ass elements. Okay, period. All right, let me see who's next. We got Latrice, I believe. All right, Latrice, you're up, girlie. Whew. This world is crazy we live in, boy. All right, angels, ancestors, what does Latrice need to know? Whew. Fast out. What does Latrice need to know? Tell me more. Okay, yeah. Getting a lot of that tonight. Okay. I got too much going on this desk. I need a bigger desk. Tell me more. Why is true love here? Why is medicine woman here? Why is sensitivity here? Oof. Green Tara. Tough love. Tell me more. Yeah. What else? More. Last card. Okay. So first thing out for you is true love, Guinevere. It says the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver a great love to you. What does that mean? Usually, it means that maybe you're not in a relationship and maybe you were focused on maybe bringing one in. I don't know if it's like repairing one, bringing one in, bringing something from the past back to the present, or just simply working on yourself to bring in true love. No matter what it is, there is something that you're missing. Excuse me, there is something that you're missing, and the void that you're missing is true love in some way, shape, form, or fashion of career, a relationship, something. There's a void of love, and you know it, and you're trying to fill it, and you've done the work within yourself so that when you get it, you know what I'm saying, you won't fuck it up, right? On top of that, we have healthy lifestyle. So yes, you have been working on yourself. Archangel Raphael. It says eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. So you have been working on yourself. You definitely have. You know what I'm saying? Because when you look good, you feel good, you do good. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. Right? Especially when we trying to attract a partner, right? We got to work on ourselves. If you one date you got some work to do, sis, queen. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. King. You know, we got to do some. You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to date you, right? So you've been doing the work, Latrice, to be the person that you want to date. You know, you're like, oh, okay, period. You know, you getting your energy right, you getting your body right. You know what I'm saying? You getting your mind right, you getting everything right. So when your person does arise, boom, I already got my shit together. What's on top of that? We got get some fucking sleep. You are being an ass because you're fucking tired. Face to pillow now. So with this being in the past, maybe you realize that boom, I'm not getting enough sleep. I'm not treating my body right. Like I feel like you have altered everything that you needed to alter so that you can be the best you that you can be. And spirit is just simply congratulating you for all these changes, all this work that you're putting in order to manifest what I feel is a true love in some way, shape, form, or fashion for you. Then we go to the present. The present is talking about medicine woman, okay? You are a channel for divine healing energy. What does that mean? So just like I was telling Wendy, that in some way, shape, form, or fashion, you can heal people. You take people from one state, a broken state, and they leave your energy in a better way, a better state. You leave somebody better than how they came to you. That's healing, okay? You can do that in some way, shape, form, or fashion via your words, your mind, your energy, Reiki, products, getting into psychology, whatever it may be. You love to take people in one state and leave them in a better state, okay? The angel message on top of that is victory. Archangel Sandalphon. It says your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. So there is something that involves a new maybe career path or a new something that you want to start that maybe involves healing in some way, shape, form, or fashion with your fellow man. And you're having victory in whatever that might be. Like a confirmation that you're on the right path. And what involves some type of healing. It could even be medical school. Who knows? Okay, right? But whatever your prayers are that concern this particular topic of where you want to be and the stuff that you want to do, angels and the ancestors are saying they heard you. Your prayers are going to be answered because you have faith. I'm telling y'all, like that is like the cheat code to like your prayers is having faith. Simply, okay, what do you mean? Because like when you ask for something and you pray about something and you like, boom, man, I ain't gonna get it, man. He ain't gonna be for me, man. I don't never get it. You slowing the manifestation down, but not only that, but you're telling like God, angels and ancestors, like I don't trust you. I don't trust your guidance. I don't trust where I'm being led. I don't trust my own instincts. I don't trust it. So if you're not trusting it, then how are you going to get it with that type of mind state, with that type of energy, right? So you are the complete opposite, Latrice. You've been like, bro, I know it's for me. It's gonna happen. I've been doing the work. It's no choice for it to be mine. I already know it's just a matter of time. Boom, boom, boom. It's gonna keep pushing forward, and it's gonna happen to me at the divine time. That's what you've been on. And they're just congratulating you on that because whatever you've been working towards, it's gonna be like right around the corner, okay? Period. Spirit is like, listen, but don't forget about yourself, okay? You look like a shit show. You're a hot mess. Fact. Go clean yourself up. So listen, maybe you have been getting better sleep. You have been eating better. You have been losing weight and everything like that. But Spirit is like, listen, the last cherry on top is you going to go fix your look. Maybe there's a new makeup look you need to do. Maybe there's a new hair color maybe you want to lean into. Maybe get a new wardrobe because you lost weight. Okay, a new style, a new aesthetic. Okay, Spirit is like, listen, let the outside match this inside you've been working on, right? Do 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 do. Okay, and then in the future energy we have Green Tara. It says sensitivity. The card reads, you are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. When we get this sensitivity, you're leveling up. You're leveling up. So you have to leave things that don't serve you for better things. Okay? Like the card reads, you harsh people, harsh relationships, people that are like negative, and like I'm telling you, like you've become this new positive ray of light, and you want to surround yourself with them same people that encourage that feed into that, not necessarily take away, because if they do take, they give, a give and take situation. You want to be around somebody that's not draining you, but actually like pouring into you. You know what I'm saying? As you pour into them, like a give and take, right? A yin and yang. Okay, and I feel like you're getting there. I feel like you're definitely getting there. You're like, because I can't keep being around people that drain my energy, like drain my, like they, if somebody's not on, if you're around people that's not on your wavelength, then it's like you become who you're around. Like birds of a feather flock together. Same thing with energy. So if they're with that energy, either they're pulling from you, or your energy assimilates to theirs. But usually their energy doesn't assimilate to yours because they're the majority and you're the minority. Do you see what I'm saying? Here's the angel message on top of that. Outdoors. Archangel Jophiel. It says, go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. So Spirit is saying, as you're in this process of leveling up, make sure that you're incorporating elements of outdoors. So I'm like getting more house plants, even taking trips where you can do more outside activities. Just taking a quick walk to get fresh air. Um, Something about maybe flowers or bring the inside in, something like that. But just connecting with just like nature. So I'm like anything that's like natural and from the earth. So crystals, even taking your shoes off and grounding yourself. Um, Anything like that is going to give you like more creative ideas. Plants, plant shopping, surrounding yourself with more plants, more crystals, grounding, um, anything that's from like nature, connect with that, and it's gonna like almost like a transference of energy. It's like it kind of removes negativity and gives you positivity, almost like oxygen. You know what I mean? Like, you know how plants give oxygen, but it's more than that. It's like it's a positivity exchange there. But moving on top of that, tough love message, stop fucking whining. Nobody wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change the world, so do it. So, just like Wendy, but in a different position in the future. So, in the future, you may get to a spot where you're like, man, I'm not seeing something fast enough. Or, man, um, I need some little more work. Like, I'm close, but I ain't there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, Spirit is like even I feel like maybe you're wanting somebody, like maybe a relationship, like maybe around the holidays time, and maybe like it doesn't come, so you're like, man, damn, you getting down on yourself, like, man, fuck, like everybody in a relationship but me. So don't, like, this is like a mess to your future self. Just stay on the course. Trust me, it's going to happen. It's only human for you to be like, damn, everybody in a relationship, like, I want to be booed up, I want to be cuddled up, I want to be in matching pajamas, you know what I'm saying, and all that, boom boom. But listen, switch that energy to be like, that's going to be my future, instead of like, man, why don't I have, do you see what I'm saying, the difference, that I'm going to have that, instead of like, why don't I have that, you see? Okay, so that was white Tara. This is green Tara. Is that, hold on, is that what they say? Yeah. That's funny. So now you have green Tara. That was white Tara. Start delegating. This says ask others for help, including the goddess Green Tara, instead of trying to do everything for yourself. If you don't know who Green Tara is, please look it up in your free time. But anyway, so outside of that, it's like you have to realize that you can do everything. Okay, I feel like whatever you're trying to manifest, it takes more than just one person. So start aligning yourself with like-minded people that you can work together for synergy, where your energy combined works to one common goal. Okay, you can't do everything on your own. I think you know that. Multiple minds are better than one mind, right? And trust me, there's some going to be more like-minded people out there than dislike or dis-minded people. You know what I'm trying to say. But on top of that is divine order, which we were just talking about, right? The card reads Archangel Raguel. It's here to say everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. So look past what you like a fairy tale of what you're trying to create, as far as like how you this fantasy world of like maybe like other people's, like, because the illusion is really like social media, you could say. So look past what you're seeing on like movies and social media and this illusion of perfectness, and instead seeing how things are really happening for you, like, and lining up, like it's building brick by brick by brick by brick by brick. That's almost like staying so zoomed in on somebody building brick by brick, and then you zoom on, you like, damn, that's a whole house. It's like that type of vibe. So stay focused on just like the day to day thing, the day to day, the building, the building, the building. And you look back, you're gonna be like, I've built the whole house. You know what I mean? Like, that's the vibe. That's the vibe. Everything is happening just as it should, because sometimes once we get to our destination, we like, boom, if I would have just went ahead and had it then, it would have got fucked up. When I waited on God, it was right. It felt right. You knew it. It was in your life for like a long time. You see what I'm saying? Like, when sometimes we force it and we want it impulsively, and like we want to give into temptation in our flesh and our impulses, it's like we could bring it into our life, but it don't stay, right? And it sometimes leave with more than what it came in with. Okay, so wait on God. The tough love message right here, it says you are talented and fucking amazing. Okay, the world needs your power. Use your voice, just don't use it for dumb shit. So this is twice. It's saying that the world needs something, and when it says the world needs something, it's like, get on a platform and get your energy out there. You could be inspiring. Who knows? Okay, like, you don't know who your videos touch, who your voice could touch, who your opinion, your thought from your energy could touch, or who could it inspire. So don't limit yourself thinking that you're not important. You are important. You were here for a reason. You were created for a reason. Okay, these energy downloads that you get are for a reason. These point of views and opinions that you have are for a reason. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's just like, share that. Like, you have something to say, share that. It says, but listen, make sure that you don't get the big head over here. It says, get over yourself, pull your shit together, help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. So get out of your own way of, not that you maybe do this, but it's just like a note to your higher self, because sometimes we can revert, because I mean, we're all human, right? And be like, man, I don't know, or this, I don't know about time, and these people gonna be doing it. Like, it's like Spirit saying, don't worry about the shit that could go wrong. Worry about everything that could go right. Okay, so in this fashion, there is something that you're going to be called to do. You're being pulled to do. You're getting ready to do. It's time for you to step up. We can't delay it anymore. Sometimes our dreams, and I feel like this, and my niece said something to me that was so important, and I love it. When your dreams scare you, you're on the right path. When you're just like, man, this is like, I'm almost scared. Like something that's like something that you're not scared of, it ain't for you. It's too easy. You know what I'm saying? When something scare you, like, man, I don't know, I'm scared, man. Like, ooh, I'm nervous. Like, it's for you. Like, that's the shit that you should be going for. Like, and if you don't know exactly what I mean, let it ponder for a second. It's going to come to you. But it's some good stuff on the way for you, Latrice. You and Wendy. Okay, so get ready. You said it's your hair and feet. Ooh, Spirit not playing. Get it together. Get it together. Get it together. Get it together. Period. Spirit be reading people for filth, okay? I just got my feet together because they was crusty. Crusty as hell, okay? Let me make sure there's no more readers before I get up out of here. Zoo, 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 zoo. All right, guys. So that was the show. Thank y'all for pulling up and listening to True Crime Thursday. We definitely had a good time. All right, we did like 3 cases basically, so that was dope. Thank y'all for everybody that watched the video. Thank you for everybody that put up and got a reading. I appreciate that. Thank you to Rasika for being first. Shouts out to you. Okay, put up in a notification van. And sometimes it's fun to pull up because you never know when I'm gonna give out a free reading. Okay, period. I want to stay longer, but there's some other stuff I gotta do tonight. All right, but y'all listen. I love y'all. Like I always say, what seek the truth, vibrate higher, and carpe diem. Really listen to those words, okay? Seek the truth, vibrate higher, and carpe diem. Until the next time, shit. I'm out. Bye bye bye. All right, y'all. Don't forget to take your girl Patreon out. Patreon.com. Search K Says the Oracle. Check out those Dolph readings. Today is the anniversary of his murder. So if you're still interested into that case, please check out my Patreon. K Says the Oracle. Okay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that like button. Okay, it's free. I would appreciate it. Okay, that gets us into the algorithm. More people can see the video. More people can be aware. Boom, boom. Okay. Um. Yeah. That's about it. Okay. I love y'all. Until the next time.